Hey guys, it's Lori from the Watchman's Midnight Hour. I'm not going to show any specifics about what I found in my blog. I could say word for word and keep you here for way too long, but time is so short, we need to make our videos very short. And I want to address two things that I found on my blog. I know one of them because it was a vision. The other one was a dream. But it was really powerful because I would say it was more of a word from the Lord, because I'm looking for this vision I had about how I had said, Lord, you had the shepherds know pretty much right on time when you showed up as a baby. And I said, are you going to do the same for your bride? Are you going to have a certain group, a certain amount of people that are going to be told that close of your coming? And I had a vision. That vision was of being in like a 10 by 10 room, very small room. And I would say there was probably 15 people in a circle. And there was a man next to me and he spoke with authority. So I didn't see his face. So my perception was it was Jesus. Okay. Because what he was saying was about his coming. He was speaking about his coming and that he was coming. And I all of a sudden looked up at him with glee. That's one thing. It's funny when you're working with the Lord with visions, he'll give you clear discernment what you are feeling. Like if you're having compassion, it'll be like, it's compassion, right? He'll confirm 100% that is compassion that you had. That is glee that you had. So I looked right up at Jesus and I said, even as soon as Feast of Trumpets. And all of a sudden I looked behind me and I said, even as soon as the Feast of Trumpets, and it was really interesting and it was over. Okay. So I do believe that was confirmation of the Feast of Trumpets being the time frame of when the Lord will show. I also do believe that he is saying that there will be a small group of believers. And I think it's not just that they will know, but they will believe. When they know it's this time, they will stand on it without any doubt. Now, think about it. The shepherds, right? Well, what's interesting is that I'm looking for this vision because I was going to share, the whole thing, word for word for you guys. And I came across a dream I had or a word from the Lord. It was actually a word because I said he was up close in my face, speaking to me, sharing the word. And I couldn't remember all the verses he said or what he was leading me to, but he said to go look back in his word because he is coming. Guess what date it was on? It was September 7th. And I was told, and somehow, because I said September 7th and I put a dash 10 days away. And I had 717 on there. So somehow I understood that within 10 days, the Lord was saying to me that he was coming. That led it to September 17th. I believe God was answering my question, what about 717? And he was being even more thorough with me, how important this date really is. So everyone, if you want to take it or leave it, that is your choice. But I do believe that this is the season of his return, just like he told me in 2019, season of my return. Satan knows his time is short. We can all tell that Satan is waiting, ready to pounce. We can tell that rubber band is ready to snap. You can see Satan has it ready to, I think Mike from Around the World, he said once that it would only take 7 hours to totally turn on the whole new system that they're wanting to do. It would just take 7 hours of one day. And the whole thing would be turned over 100%, a new system functioning. Okay? So we know we're there. We know we're there. And even if let's just say, hey, even if it isn't this Feast of Trumpets, I'm not going to hold to what Mark Biltz says, we have to wait another 7 years. I do believe it's imminent. And I do believe Mark Biltz really knows what he's saying about the Shemitah and even the Jubilee year, because the Lord, before he even started to turn and realize, hey, wait, this year isn't over. It actually wasn't last Feast of Trumpets. It wasn't the last, right? It wasn't then that the last Shemitah was, and the last, Jubilee, but it's actually this year. It's actually I believe it's according to the Enoch calendar. But he said there's one calendar that has 4 starting of the New Year's, right? I don't understand that fully. I don't think any of us do. I think that's a conversation that needs a little more discussion. But hang in there, guys. We're almost home. Hang in there. God bless you all. Bye-bye.